Kate from Grow Your Own Joy. It is Tuesday, May, what is it, the 2nd? And I filmed like a day in my life this weekend, and I had prepped some food, and we've kind of been eating leftovers. But I am just going to start showing you what we're eating this week. If it's anything new that I'm cooking, and this might actually end up being like a 2-week video. We'll see how it goes, but I have had this. I hope it's not backwards on the screen. It may be. Still new at this. In my cabinet for a long time. It was on clearance for like $1 or something. But it's past its best by date. So we need to get these used up. I have another one as well. So I'm making a focaccia bread. I do need some extra ingredients that I already have on hand. And that's the plan for today. And we will have that along with our dinner that is leftovers, either the turkey stew that I made or like salsa chicken, anything. This could also maybe go for lunches. So I'm just trying to, I have a little extra time today and I'm just trying to use things up. Here is the focaccia bread. And just because it was past the best by date did not mean that it would not make something delicious. A lot of things that are packaged and have preservatives are still good past their date. I found, I'll show you, this Tuscan herb olive oil that was a gift from someone. I have balsamic vinegar. I have some goat cheese. Some ideas of things that I can do with this bread. I can dip it. I can put some goat cheese spread on it, and it will be delicious. Wednesday, May 3rd. I still have a little bit of salsa chicken left. Guac, sour cream, salsa. My husband's shredded up some cheese. He's actually making, what are we making? Breakfast for dinner. Still going on leftovers. I think tomorrow he's going to make turkey burgers, though. So that'll be nice. Sliced jalapenos, salsa. That's, I don't even, did I say sour cream? I don't know. So the extra stuff that I made is the Spanish rice and some black beans I had in my freezer. And I'm going to make a rice bowl. Here is my rice bowl. And I'm very excited about it. Today was an exhausting day. My husband made turkey burgers and sauteed mushroom and onions and corn on the cob, and I ate it as soon as I got home because I was starving. And we need some chocolate, but I'm not making a whole batch of cookies because we will eat the whole batch of cookies, and that is not helpful for what we're going for here. So I saw Blue Jay Acres? Sure. Noelle from Blue Jay Acres. I think it used to be Noelle's Large Family Life. She's making a lot of mug desserts, but I'm gluten-free, so a lot of her recipes don't work for me. I found a gluten-free, it's actually a paleo recipe, but I am adapting it with gluten-free flour because I don't have almond flour. And it is, and the recipe said I could do that. It is a chocolate chip cookie in a mug. So it is gluten-free flour, dairy-free milk, so I have this macadamia milk we're using up. I happen to have a very small amount of semi-sweet chocolate chips. Some kind of, way too close to my face. Some kind of nut butter. I have this Skippy that's at the very bottom. Coconut sugar. Didn't call for vanilla extract, but I'm going to put some. Pinch of salt, and I need to get the baking powder out of the cabinet. I'm going to mix it all together, follow the recipe, and I will show you how it turns out. Also Thursday, the 4th of May. All right, here's my mug cookie and my husband's mug cookie. His came out better. I think I kind of ran out of peanut butter for mine, but I tasted mine. It tastes pretty good. I think I would put a little bit more coconut sugar, but also I wonder if I use brown sugar instead, if it would be more what I'm looking for. Or mini chocolate chips. I didn't have mini chocolate chips. It's pretty good though. It's going to curb the craving. So I bought, I went to a garden center this morning and I bought celery, kale, romaine lettuce, nasturtiums, and broccoli. Normally I start a lot of this stuff, and I did start some in the greenhouse, but it's way behind because I got a late start. So here's what I bought, and I'll show you where I plant it when I'm done. I also got some soil to pot some of my seedlings. It's Wednesday, the 10th of May, and I probably sound horrible. I, on Saturday, suddenly came down with high fever, and I was like that the whole weekend, and on Monday I tested positive for strep. I've been struggling with that. I basically have only been eating mushy foods, but I had planned to make jambalaya because my husband really likes it. I enjoy it too. I am not going to be able to eat this, but today is like the first day that I'm actually kind of functional, and like since Saturday. So I'm going to go ahead and use up what I can for this recipe. A couple things have already gone bad, but I am just using some peppers, zucchini, some cherry tomatoes that are going off, celery and onion. And my husband picked up a smoked sausage, and I pulled out a pre-cooked chicken package that was 99 cents. It was in the freezer. Hopefully that is still good. I am not contagious any longer. I have been on the antibiotics for about 48 hours, but I'm having a pretty bad histamine reaction because I have a birch pollen allergy, and it is birch pollen season, so trying to get that under control now. I am going back to work tomorrow, even though I still sound like this. I'm not contagious anymore. A lot of what you hear is just allergies and leftover swelling from the strep, but sorry you've just been looking at the same thing for so long, but I will just show you the jambalaya when it's done, and we'll see what else I'm able to do this week. I'm going back to 2 long days at work, and I probably won't be doing much else. It's going to take everything out of me. Going to do the best I can, and if I do feel up for eating this in the next few days, we will have plenty of leftovers. Added in the meat and the rest of the veggies. This is kielbasa and some pre-cooked Purdue chicken, and then I don't know if it's zucchini in, but I had a zucchini that was going on, and there's peppers and onions and celery, and tomatoes. I only put sometimes when I have extras that need to be used. So my husband did cook while I was sick, but I really wasn't eating too much of it. I was able to eat a little bit of the black pepper sausage that he had made with some eggs, and that was really helpful. Get some protein in me, and I did cook up some chicken breast in the Instant Pot today to make myself chicken salad, because that's a nice texture that I am able to eat. I still am not able to do anything with too much flavor. It kind of burns the back of my throat. So again, I will not be eating this yet. Jambalaya is just something I usually make. So yeah, it just wasn't made, and I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to sit down and rest while it cooks. This is a really quick, easy recipe, so it's something I can manage now that I'm starting to turn the corner, and I really feel like I am making some progress there. So I will show you what this looks like when it's all done. I feel like I have been sick this entire year, so I'm just getting over strep. So there was a break in my filming. Counter's a little messy. Just got back from grocery shopping. I did not film a haul. We are going to a family party for Mother's Day. Today is Saturday the 13th, and right now I'm making pasta salads, some for dinner tonight, some to bring tomorrow. We can also use it for lunches throughout the week. As you can see, construction is still happening, and I don't know when that's going to get going again. We're kind of at a pause for a little while, waiting for one of the contractors to come, but I'll show you what I have going. So in here I have uncured salami that I chopped up, cucumber, green onion, peppers, orange and red bell pepper, some tomato, And then I'm using some Italian salad dressing. At the end, I'll probably add this tomorrow or right before serving. I don't like when the cheese gets soggy. I do have cheddar cheese to add in. Here is the pasta I'm using. It's a gluten-free brown rice pasta. They're bow ties. And I'll be adding that in. And that's what I'm making right now. Here is the pasta salad all done. Here's the cheese to add in later. And I'm actually going to eat a little bit of this right now because I'm hungry. But yeah, I'm just keeping it simple right now. And I haven't really been eating well for the last week. But we're getting back into it. For Saturday night dinner, I had some hot dogs, uncured beef hot dogs that I got for 99 cents. Those were in my freezer, so that is a freezer purge item. I have a can of Bush's onion baked beans. And we have the pasta salad, mustard, relish for the hot dogs, anything else we could want. I don't typically do buns on my hot dogs because I'm gluten-free and I don't care for the gluten-free buns. If you have a good gluten-free hot dog bun that you enjoy, please let me know. I'm just going to quickly show you. Here are some peppers that I purchased at a garden center, and I am planting them in my greenhouse garden beds because I found that around here growing peppers in my greenhouse works really well. So that's what I'm doing. And hopefully I'll do a garden tour at some point and tell you the different varieties. Normally I start them from seed, but with construction I didn't get around to that, so this is what I'm doing. It's Tuesday, the 16th of May. Yesterday we had chicken leg quarters in the air fryer, yellow rice, and broccoli, and I made like a little dill dipping sauce to go with that. I don't know if I filmed it though. So tonight we are having nachos. So we have organic sea salt chips, pork carnitas. This pork comes pre-cooked in our meat share. It is just pork. That's the only ingredient. I added a little cumin, salt, pepper, and garlic powder and browned it up. Pickled jalapenos, black beans, some of this Willie's fresh salsa, which is really good. Guac. I like to make my own guac, but this is what we're doing right now because it's easy. And sour cream. So that is dinner tonight. Pulled pork nachos. I guess they're Carnitas nachos. I just took a bite and this is so delicious. Any type of shredded meat is delicious if you make it into nachos. We've even done it with like barbecue chicken. So good. For Wednesday the 17th dinner, we have rice, like a Korean beef bulgogi made with grass-fed ground beef, some pickled cucumbers, carrots. We also have sour cream, pickled jalapenos if you want some spice, and Korean beef bowls are dinner for tonight. Here's my dinner. I pulled some things out of the deep freezer while I was at my parents' today. I have 2 packages of this grass-fed beef top sirloin steak. It's not super tender, but it's good for beef and broccoli, and we have tons of broccoli. So I got 2 packages of this, and the sale prices were $3.95 and $4.11, and those have been in my freezer quite a while, so we'll use those up. I got a package of Applegate ham, 99 cents. I froze it. I will use this in a quiche. I got a package of bacon that I got on clearance for 99 cents that my husband will have for breakfast. I might have 2. What else? This is marinated chicken thighs from August. And I have no idea what flavor these are supposed to be. Thai peanut sauce. Alright, so they're like an Asian chicken thigh. I have a package of bacon ends. My Walden offers these sometimes for a very low price, and I order them when they're offered. And then 2 packages of this butter that I got. It says 50% off, so $3.99, but when they rang up, they were under $1 a piece. So that's everything I got from the freezer. I also was looking for some frozen fruit, but I think I already went through all of that. So just restocking things here from the deep freezer. Night dinner is salmon patties that I'm making. There's mashed potatoes, green onions that needed to be used up, two small cans of salmon that have been in the pantry for too long. I'm going to add an egg, salt, pepper, garlic powder, make them into patties and cook them in a pan. Frozen peas that I'll get cooking, and these sauteed rice veggies, cauliflower risotto medley. Doesn't have any dairy in it, even though it says risotto. It's not super creamy, but I will add a little bit of butter. Here's dinner. Here are my salmon patties. This is some sauerkraut. I bought this caraway kraut because my local farm stand hasn't had the kind with caraway, and that has been what I've been craving. That is the cauli rice risotto. Peas that are kind of a weird texture. Normally frozen peas are fine. And then this is a dill sauce that I made to go with everything. Alright, feeling a little frustrated because I just edited half a video. I haven't posted in a while, and yeah, I had half of the video done. I edited the second half, finished everything, and then it didn't save, and I have to do it all over again. I have this broccoli I got from Costco a while ago. It's getting a little bit old. I'm going to cut off all the bad parts, clean it up, and we'll be making beef and broccoli. These have been in the freezer a long time. These grass-fed beef tenderloins. I have 2 packages of them. They were both under $4 each. And I'm going to slice those up, and we were going to make beef and broccoli. I have freezer burnt ginger that needs to be used up. I have some garlic cloves left over from last year's garden. Some Asian sauce, like I have coconut aminos, a little bit of soy sauce, gluten-free soy sauce, leftover fish sauce, and we will make beef and broccoli. And here's the beef and broccoli all finished, and it is delicious. Right, I bought all my tomatoes, and I couldn't help myself. I got some flowers too. And then I have always wanted a patio lemon tree. It will have to come inside in the fall, winter, early spring. It's mostly just outside in the summer. But I got a Meyer lemon, and it already has little lemons on it, so we'll see how that goes. Very exciting. It is Wednesday, May 17th? Does that sound right? Nope, 24th. I think I started filming making a quiche, but didn't show you the quiche done. That was Monday. Yesterday, I had breakfast for dinner. My husband had some leftover frozen tacos that we had on hand to use up some guac and salsa that needed to be used because neither of us felt like cooking. I have these chicken thighs, Thai peanut, that were thawed in the fridge. I pre-made these and vacuum sealed them back in August. I have some carrots that have been in the fridge a long time, a pepper. This is going to be a very orange stir fry. So it's going to be chicken, white rice that I cooked yesterday, and a veggie stir fry. So carrots, a wrinkly pepper, 1 small onion, this Peking stir fry mix, and a can of water chestnuts that I had in the cabinet. I will probably season the stir fry with like soy sauce, maybe a little sesame oil, garlic powder. That might be it. I think I might have some fish sauce. That could be good. So it'll be the chicken, the veggies, and rice. Is what the chicken looks like out of the air fryer. And here is my bowl. The chicken is really good. I think it was just the bottom of a marinade that was left in my fridge, or like a dipping sauce. And I would definitely do this again. It is Thursday night. My husband and I are both exhausted, but we're doing this. Going to make dinner instead of getting convenience food. So, corn and red lentil pasta, been in my pantry too long. I probably will not cook this entire package. But I have a pot of water boiling. I have 2 zucchinis. This broccoli is actually the first thing from my garden for the season, and I just picked it. So we will use the florets and the stems. We had onion left over in the fridge. I will chop some of that up. These are hot Italian sausages from our local meat place that we get a share from, and they are parboiled. This is a garlic scape pesto that I made last year that we're trying to get through before we get more garlic scapes. And I forgot to take it out of the freezer. So it is sitting in a bowl of water and I'm trying to soften it up a little bit. So I'll be slicing up the sausage and the vegetables and just sauteing it. And then we will toss the pasta and the pesto with everything. Here are all the veggies all cut up, and I'm going to put some oil in a pan and start sauteing these with just a little bit of salt and pepper. And while that's happening, I will cut up the sausages to brown. The pesto pasta and the veggies and sausage tossed in pesto. I did have to add extra salt and pepper because I did not salt my pesto enough last year when I made it. But that's dinner. This looks like a hodgepodge of stuff. We don't do buns on burgers. So these are turkey, feta, and spinach burgers. This is my husband's plate. What's on here? Sauteed mushrooms and onions. Those are the burgers. And these are some seasoned potato wedges that he made. And this is Friday night dinner. It is so nice to come home from work and not have to cook a thing. The turkey burgers were previously, I got, turkey meat on clearance, and you made up
3 pounds and we got like 21 burgers.
Yeah, and it was in the freezer. We just take out a few at a time and put them in the air fryer. Yeah, and this is dinner. It is Saturday, May 20th. We have a long weekend, and I am trying to get some stuff done and get some stuff out of the freezer. So I have like onion peels, carrot peels, probably garlic peels, some chicken and turkey bones, and some water. I also added some sage leaves I have dried from last year's or 2 years ago's garden. I'm just trying to use them up. And I'm going to cook this in my Instant Pot and make some broth or stock. Sorry, allergies are really bothering me. For breakfast, I had some leftover basmati rice, and I had some frozen peppers and some frozen garlic chives that need to be used up. And I kind of made like a fried rice, and that will be breakfast. For dinner tonight, we are making pad thai. So I have these rice noodles, and then some chicken thighs we're just going to do in the air fryer and chop up, and add in. I have leftover stir fry vegetables from another night that will just be used as our veggies in the pad thai because it's easy and this won't go to waste. And then I'm whisking up this sauce for the pad thai, which is what is it? Let me look. It's fish sauce, coconut aminos, light brown sugar, rice vinegar, peanut butter. It's supposed to use sriracha. I don't like sriracha. Sometimes I just put a little bit of Frank's Red Hot in it. I'm not doing anything tonight. So that's dinner. All right. Here is the pad thai made with some manager special chicken thighs and some leftover stir fry vegetables. And it's really good, actually. So that's dinner. It is Monday the 29th, and it's a holiday. I don't have work today. It's Memorial Day. We've been out in the yard doing work in the garden most of the day, but I need something for easy breakfast for the work week, so I am making gluten-free muffins. I bought an orange for this recipe, but I had a bag of frozen cranberries and a little bit of these baking walnut pieces in my freezer. I had a stick of butter in my freezer. I need to get eggs and milk out, and I'll be making cranberry orange muffins with walnuts. So the muffins are done. I whipped up some of Kate from Venison for Dinner's Caesar salad dressing. We're going to have steak Caesar salads for dinner. My husband cooked up some hard-boiled eggs for easy snacks, breakfast, lunches, whatever he wants. And we're just getting ready for the week. Alright, here's the steak from the air fryer. Gluten-free croutons. This is coffee in a French press going for iced coffee for tomorrow. Parmesan cheese. This is the dressing that I made. And some romaine lettuce. I cannot wait till my romaine lettuce in the garden is ready. And this is the coffee that we are using. I've made these before on here, but here's the steak Caesar salad all done. So it's Tuesday night, and I took out meat to make like a stew because I'm trying to use things up, and it's still frozen solid. So my husband is having leftover steak Caesar salad
Way too many croutons.
with a nice amount of gluten-free croutons. And I got this. Now, if you are a gluten-free person and you are looking for bread that is a normal size, this is my hand. You know the problem if you're gluten-free and you buy commercial bread. These are like actual size.
Bigger than the Ubi Soft White.
Yes, it is. Unfortunately, I have a quinoa sensitivity, and this does have red quinoa in it, but it's one of the later ingredients in it, and I'll be okay. I'm just going to eat it. So I am making, because ever since I bought this, I stopped by Aldi because I had to go to a different store, and I'm never up near Aldi, and I was there. So I grabbed this spread, a couple gluten-free macaroni and cheeses, and some reasonably priced goat cheese. Did I get anything else? I have no idea. But their Live Gluten-free stuff is really good. I like their gluten-free cheesecake. But unfortunately, it used to have raspberry swirl in it, and they changed it to strawberry swirl. So I have a strawberry allergy, and now I'm concerned that the entire thing is not safe for me. So that was a bummer to see that.
I don't like strawberry stuff anyway.
And my husband doesn't like strawberry and stuff, and he would be the only one to eat those 2 slices. So I passed on that. I probably didn't need the cheesecake anyway. So I'm making a tuna salad sandwich because I have actual nice bread, and I never have bread in the house, and that sounds delicious to me. So I have a can of tuna. I just opened this package I had in my back stock. This is from Costco. I have some sweet pickled relish I got at a farmer's market, mayonnaise. I like to add these onion flakes to my tuna salad, and then I will toast the bread, and I will probably have either cottage cheese or chips or something on the side. So that's dinner for Tuesday, May 30th. I don't know how May is almost over, but yeah, or it's almost summertime. Here we go. I've decided my sides are going to be this beet red kraut and some salt and vinegar chips. And here's my dinner. So I had the stew beef that was in the freezer and needed to be used. I had originally planned to make beef stew, but that doesn't, hold on, let me get away from this noise. It doesn't sound good to me at all, so I found an Instant Pot Korean beef recipe. I'm going to cook up some rice and some frozen broccoli. It's like 7:40 at night. I don't know if I'll be eating this for dinner tonight or I'll be eating something else. But right now I am sauteing up the beef, and then I'm going to add coconut aminos, red pepper flakes, a bunch of other Asian ingredients. I'm not going to show you this whole recipe. I'm really tired, but I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. And if it's a keeper recipe, I'll probably share it with you on a different video. Right, here's the rice, broccoli, and the Korean beef. Not crazy about this recipe, so I'm not going to share it with you. Things that I would do differently. I use beef bouillon to make beef broth. I don't like that flavor in here. I would probably just use water or chicken stock. And I don't like the amount of red pepper flakes in it. It's like a hot heat that kicks you. I kind of just like a, I don't know, what?
Flavor?
Like a flavorful spicy, not a burning spicy. This did use up some green onions. I have a surplus of green onions from the garden. And some crystallized honey that needs to go. And a really old bag of frozen broccoli. It's dinner, but it's not my favorite. Sour cream and hot sauce and sauerkraut will go with it, and it will be delicious. We just have to doctor it up a little bit. Also, we're kind of used to the grass-fed beef, and this is just regular conventional beef that had been in the freezer for quite some time. So that could be part of the flavor that I'm just not really used to anymore. Not really sure. But it is, oh, it's Thursday, by the way. No, it's not. It's Wednesday. Wednesday, the last day of May. Wednesday, May 31st. And yeah, I mean, we use things up from the freezer, so sometimes done is better than perfect.